Good Friday morning, everybody. We made it to the end of the week. Here is the Friday morning show sponsored by HB Neal Construction. We're starting to see some light rain, some drizzle moving into the region. You can see that here on current satellite or current radar, actually, sponsored by Dana Simmons Real Estate Team. Notice this is just patches of light rain that's moving into the region. This is going to continue really throughout the day today. Kind of dies down a little bit tonight, and then the first half, really early Saturday morning, we can see some of that drizzle, but that's going to move out really as we get into later in the morning on Saturday, and then a really nice weekend starts shaping up. But you can see some pretty nasty conditions once again this morning. It's damp, it's chilly, it's cold. You got this light rain, this moisture here in our area. Here you are on the satellite and radar, sponsored by Switch Electric. Lots of clouds across the region. You can see the flows coming out of the west-southwest. We're continuing to have that moisture with the chilly temperatures really throughout the morning and really throughout the rest of the day. But you can see that what's been going on really the last 6 hours on satellite and radar. Just a lot of moisture continues to filter into our region. And a good portion of the United States is pretty chilly still. Yellowstone at 16, Denver, Colorado at 26. You have Albuquerque at 27, Abilene at 35, Dallas at 37, and here locally across the region, mainly in the 40s. Now, St. Augustine is the only one into the 30s pretty much, but the rest of the regions typically really across the board into the low to mid 40s. Some areas already into the upper 40s, but a nice chilly morning once again. The moisture is what makes it really cold outside, really. Here we are really for the construction and forecast or outdoor forecast sponsored by Modern Concrete Materials. We have that rain that's really going to continue really throughout the day today. Nothing heavy. It's just kind of annoying. It's damp. You have that drizzle. You have the light showers on and off throughout the day today. Coverage picks up a little bit really throughout the day today. Just a nasty day shaping up for anything outdoor and construction wise. Now, football is later tonight, this evening. Rain should kind of die down, but we're still going to have that light drizzle, and it's still going to be a pretty chilly night. So definitely bundle up for the games as everybody travels. Safe travels, everybody, and good luck to all the football games later on this evening. Here we are with our upper level flow, sponsored by Neutron Electrical Services. We're mainly just seeing that the colder temperatures are still further to the north, and that's going to trickle down into our area as we get into Sunday. But you can see the flow is typically right now out of the west-southwest. That's bringing in some of that Pacific moisture with some of the chilly temperatures that we have. That's just making for a pretty nasty day. But if we fast forward into Sunday, that's when our cold front finally reaches our region. This is setting the stage for a pretty nice weekend. I mean, rain really kind of moves out by Saturday morning, and then throughout the day on Saturday, some drier conditions filter in, especially on Sunday and into next week. Big time drying trend. You can see that on the rainfall outlook here, sponsored by Modern Concrete Material. Today is really the last day of some rain, a little bit of lingering showers early Saturday morning, but throughout the day on Saturday, here we are with that drying trend, especially much of next week as high pressure really dominates the region and starts drying us out. So here's our future cast. We have that light rain moving in right now. This is going to continue really throughout the morning, not just the morning, pretty much throughout the day. Once we get into the evening time hours, again, all that rain kind of moves eastward, but I would still imagine we're going to have some of that light drizzle. You know, it's typically like we see when it's really foggy outside, everything's wet. That's what we're going to kind of have, is just everything is just damp, everything's wet because all the high moisture that we have. Really, we're going to see the biggest thing this evening is just the cloud cover. Shouldn't disrupt any of the football games, but it's just going to be nasty and chilly out there. Lots of moisture out there. Can see some lingering showers as we get into early Saturday morning, but that's not going to last too long because once we get to 8, 9, 10 a.m. on Saturday, everything kind of starts pushing out and we start seeing those clouds pushing out with it. So by Saturday afternoon, we should start seeing some more sunshine. That continues the rest of the weekend, especially as we get into next week. Here's the high temperatures the next 5 to 7 days here in Southeast Texas. Not too bad here, thanks to Dana Simmons Real Estate Team. Really, we just top out into the low 70s on Sunday, low 70s again on Wednesday, but look in between. Temperatures mainly kind of fluctuate anywhere from the 50s to the low to mid 60s. Not too bad for this time of year. Now, pretty nasty day shaping up. You got the rain, the light rain kind of off and on throughout the day. Temperature is going to have a hard time getting out of the 40s. In fact, we probably just top out really around 50 degrees, but much of the day is going to be in the 40s with that light rain. So bundle up, stay dry, stay warm if you can. Later on tonight, far to the north will be into the upper 30s, but a good portion of the region is going to be into the mid to upper 40s. Further south that you go, you'll be into the upper 40s to low 50s. Here we are for the next 7 days for Southeast Texas. We have the rain today, nothing heavy. It's just kind of a nuisance at this point. Moves out by Saturday morning. Drier conditions really throughout the whole weekend. Cold front comes in on Sunday. Look at next week. You can't get any better. We start drying out. Temperature's not too bad at all. The warmest day is actually on Wednesday, and it's just 71 degrees. Can't get any better. Here we are for Southwest Louisiana today, and the first half of really Saturday morning is when we're we're going to have the rain. Drier conditions the rest of the weekend, shaping up for a really good next week forecast. If you haven't yet, please go download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app. Lots of cool features, but the main thing is it is free. If you haven't yet, please go download it. Thank y'all for tuning in for the Friday morning show. I will see y'all again on Saturday morning. Our next video update will be this evening with Mr. Lucas Boswick, but other than that, we will continue to do some radar updates and some weather updates throughout the day on our app and our Facebook page as well too. So thanks for tuning in. Have a good Friday. Stay warm, stay dry. Good luck to all the teams tonight playing into the, week 4 of playoffs tonight. So good luck to everybody. Safe travels. Can't wait to see who makes it into next week. 1 week closer to the state championship. Have a good Friday.